Hello survivors, and welcome to We Who Survive. My name is James, and this is episode 31 of the Hunt to Run here in Vintage Story. So I was doing some detailing work because I was taking some screenshots, so I was trying to pass time, and then I got tired of passing time and I started to play with time in creative, and I lost 2 days. It turns out each time, like if I want to go to 6 a.m., it moves me up a day to 6 a.m. So now we're at July 3rd. It was July 1st, but I changed the time twice for screenshots, and now things have just quickly gone. So I lost 2 days, basically. I lost 2 whole summer days, July 2nd and basically all of July 1st, and now it's July 3rd. So that is what it is. New lesson learned. I will do what I used to do, and I will just wait out my perfect time. No more messing with time in creative. It's not good for your survival game. So valuable lesson. Now, what are we doing today? Well, obviously I have a lot of standard chores to do, such as beekeeping, so we'll be doing the usual, but my real hope is to start getting lanterns made to start lighting this place up, which also then means it's time to start working on a windmill, because I'm getting tired of doing these plates by hand. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the plan. We're gonna start a windmill, probably make more lanterns before that, I don't know, but not too many, because at this point I don't want to keep making lanterns until I get the windmill done. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I should have most of what I need on hand. I think I'm gonna need to go collect a bunch of logs, both for building the structure and then just for constructing the windmill stuff. So I think I'll go with pine for that, to do something different. And then I'm not sure what type of brick I'll go with, either cobble of lime or chert, but something simple just so I don't have to collect like materials for days and days. Not quite sure where we're gonna put it. I got an idea, but I do have to think on that. Yo, these stinking bees are getting ridiculous. They breed like rabbits, or I guess like bees. That's probably a thing, the birds and the bees. I don't know. Okay, they're mad. I literally just grabbed the one that was done, and in that time a new one was ready, which I'm not mad. Hopefully by the time this winter hits, we have infinite honey and infinite candles or honeycomb, whatever the heck, I don't care. But you can only keep this pushing seasonally. Probably sometime by mid-October I won't be able to do the bees. We'll see if I even make it that far, but that's okay. For now I am just stacking up that bread, boy. So there should be one upside to accidental time travel, as much as it hurts to lose 2 peak summer days. That really does hurt. The charcoal should be ready, so that's nice. We can go get the charcoal at least. Should be a nice big batch in our 3x3 cube. It's always raining now, man. And it's so loud. I don't mind the rain. It keeps my crops just perfectly watered for me, but man, it is so loud. Oh yeah, there she blows. She's done. We got charcoal. Yes, we do. We got charcoal. How about you? I'm gonna grab that. See exactly how much we got. I think, if I recall, we've already ran this new charcoal pit, and I think I got a little over 2 stacks. I don't think it was close to 3, but I think it's a little over 2, which seems about right looking at these charcoal piles. So we'll see what I come back with. Alright, well, that feels like it took forever. I have no idea how people do 11 by 11 pits. They're freaking nuts, but I was correct. I got a little over 2 stacks of charcoal, it looks like, so not bad at all. That'll keep us going a little while. 64, 64, 21, so I got 149 charcoal total from the 3x3 pit. And that, especially combined with the brown coal, that should help, because I can use the brown coal at the furnace and stuff to help lighten the charcoal load a little bit, so at least that's something. Oh my god, I have no idea why I didn't do that sooner. Brilliant move. Okay, that was genius. It's been on my mind for a minute too. I just keep putting up with the little trot back and forth. Need to make more buckets potentially. Maybe to store honey. I like the jugs, but you could store way more. Well, I guess actually, if a bucket's 10 liters, that's 12 per square in the jugs. So technically the jugs are a better storage vessel because you can put 4 on one square. Good to know. Oh man, cutting down all this grain reminds me. So I looked into making pies for my own curiosity. Apparently it's basically how I thought you make bread. Now I guess I don't know how to make bread because allegedly you just mix up the dough in a bucket, put it in the oven, and then it comes out as dough. And then the video I saw, the guy just placed it on the ground and it was a pie. So I don't know, I guess maybe that's how it works. I'll have to see. I got the oven. I might need to make another. But yeah, we'll get pies at some point. And I wasn't even thinking, but I got all this honey. I think I can make fruit jams with the honey. So that's probably actually the best way to store fruit for the winter because the pies go sort of quick still. So I'll have to contemplate that. But either way, we should have some way to preserve fruits over winter at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to maybe catch a thumbnail under the beautiful settings. This is a nice sunset. Look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. But I don't know if that's going to work out. Look how absolutely far we can see from up here. It's ridiculous. We can almost see the other side of the far lake. It is just so absolutely ridiculous. I basically made this as an observation tower. And while it is non-functional outside of that, it does a very good job at what it's supposed to be. I can observe a lot from that high up, so it looks really good on the outside too. And then every time I look at it, I get a little tingly and think about Jesus, so that's probably good. Alright, I've been doing some farming overnight still because I had to go collect the onions and I think there was some more grains. I don't know, I can't quite remember. But now I think it's time to start fleshing out this stone path a little bit more. And let's get it up here to the front of the other building. Alright, there we go. Well, gosh dang, that makes me pretty happy. I just don't want another right angle, so I'm doing something a little different, like just a straight, you know. And this was coincidence that this lined up perfectly with this fence, because I was more so trying to figure out where I wanted it in relation to my two little hills over there on the side, my little mounds. So, yeah, that worked out perfect. And now all of my little estate is stone pathed. So now each location has a stone path to the other, or like it's all interconnected in some way. So, yeah, pretty sick. Although I have to make some stairs. I think I have to use lime cobblestone stairs to best match this. I'm not sure. Look at this. There's stone path steps. Of course there is. The developers love this game, and they're logical, and they're consistent. And that's why I love this game. Or one of the main reasons. This just makes my logical brain tickle so well. I love this game. Look at that. Alright, now it's officially complete. It's officially in progress to being complete, because hopefully we have more to build. Look, you can even see it on the map. It's very small, but you can. I figured you could, because when I had a lamp on top of the cross, you could see the one single pixel on the map represented the lantern. So that map is wicked. Look at this. Oh, and then we got the cross up there, Crosstone. This is awesome. This base, the estate here, this is coming along so well. We got tons of bees, we got tons of crops, we got big buildings, we got forges, stuff to survive. Really, all I'm missing now is the windmill to make a whole bunch of plates and bars for nearly free with no energy or time. And then we can start looking for the resonance archives and dominating the world, essentially. I have a feeling that's all gonna line up with winter, but that's okay. I got firewood, boy, let's go. Okay, there's the first two. I still want to make at least one more lantern. So, do you see now why we need the windmills? This is so crazy obnoxious. I can't be doing this. This makes getting one lantern so much harder than it has to be. So, we definitely got to start working on a windmill. No, I screwed it up so bad. I don't even know if this is going to be the final design, but I decided I need to make some poles for the lanterns out there. At least the one that's just going to be like in the middle. I'm trying to chisel, and apparently it's not going well. I'm going to have to restart this whole surface. I don't even necessarily need it to be even. I'm going to have to change some things. I don't know. I'm probably honestly doing heavy cuts at this point because we should have way more important things to do this episode. Like, hopefully I actually get to the windmill. But yeah, I'm doing some more chiseling. We need custom lamp posts for out in the garden. So is my thought. And so far I'm just screwing it up pretty much, but we'll get there. Alright, I think that'll do it for the custom lantern posts. I went through a few design iterations, like for instance actually having the chirp pop out, but that really just looked bad. I don't know how to explain it. It just looked bad. Tried a few things. In the end, that's what I'm sticking with. It's simple, but it's clean. It looks good. And yeah, I got turnips to harvest. It looks like the chores are never ending. I think I've made like 16 copper bars, by the way, in between. I've been doing copper bars. Got all this little chore stuff to do that's probably not making it in the video, but that's if that's the case, it's because we have better, higher priorities that are gonna get handled, which I'm excited for. Ooh, yeah, these are ready. See, I wasn't lying. I'm making copper too. I'm doing a lot. I'm doing like 3 things at once, but none of it's really content worthy. So that's the way it goes. But that's life in vintage story sometimes. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie to you, with those lantern posts, I totally made the first one and then went into creative and copy pasted the second one. This is still a vanilla run. I'm not using mods. Entering creative mode is perfectly vanilla. Basically, I'm just emulating. If I did have QP's chisel tool mod installed, I'd be able to just copy the block. So I just copied the block. It saves me time so I can actually do stuff. Playing as a YouTuber is a little bit different because I have to really prioritize my time so I can get something interesting done for the episode. Man, that always distracts me. Look at that beautiful cross. The toolies are coming in. We got all these toolies. We got my nice little path here. Everything's really coming along, boyos and girlos. These bees are getting crazy. I love them, but it's like having children, hundreds of children in a hive creating honey that you have to keep coming back and harvesting and then building them new homes. I'm gonna be doing something else. Now I can't remember what I was gonna do because I saw the bees and I got distracted. So more bees, more honey, more honeycomb. It just keeps coming. Look at this. So much honey. I'm gonna have to make a new set of jugs, which is good and bad. It's good because it means I got a lot of honey, but it's bad because it's just another chore. See, that's what I mean about this game, man. It just keeps you busy with chores. I mean, if you don't mind it, it's a fun game, so I don't mind it, but it's like you do one thing, which leads to you have to do 2 other things, and then there's 3 things you have to do the 2 things, and it just keeps going. Look at those angry bees. They're literally outside my door, bro. They are so angry. Alright, I guess I'm not going out the front door for now. I'll go out the back. Hopefully they don't follow me. That's crazy, though. I've never seen that. The bees followed me all the way to my door. Sort of want to let them in, but then they're just going to keep attacking me. And it won't damage me, but it could affect my armor durability, potentially. Alright, I've gotten a lot done. But most of what I've gotten done is chores. Holy cow, it's July 5th. We blew right through July 4th. So this was my Wednesday, Thursday playing. I still have Friday to go. What a beautiful sunset. So we'll see what we get done. Thankfully, I was able to play Wednesday this week. Normally, I only have Thursday, Friday. So I got pretty much all the major chores done. Beekeeping, so much gardening. I mean, I still have to keep doing it continuously. But we'll see about getting a windmill or something. I'm not sure. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm excited for what it holds. I will see you then. July 5th, really already? Oh my gosh. Alright, we're back in survival. What up, people? It's Friday. It's official. I'm back to playing. We're gonna wrap this episode up. I was grabbing some potential thumbnails here, miring the lantern posts. They're pretty nice. I like them better in this low light condition, to be honest. They look really good. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that. I would like matching lanterns, but that's a whole different tiny nitpick to worry about later. So, we are gonna get up to something here in the second half of this episode. I'm thinking it's the windmill. It's gotta be the windmill. I gotta force myself to do a windmill or I never will. And I need a windmill for copper plates, or not copper plates, just for plates in general. You know what I'm saying, dog? We make a lot of iron or meteoric iron, and then we'll make some plate armor. There's a lot to be done, but I think we have the flax to do it now, and then hopefully the flax coming to recover from it. So windmill's the plan. I was thinking maybe I should put it in here, but I really don't think so. It's gonna really uglify and take away the view, sort of, and that's the whole point of this. So I think I'm gonna have to decide where to place some sort of new structure to make a windmill on. So that'll be fun, I guess, because I really don't think I want to bore through the cross. And then think about how huge this is. That's obnoxious. I think it said the wind bonus is like 1% for every block above sea level. So, I mean, we definitely get the full bonus, whatever it is, probably 100, I don't know, but it's ridiculous. I don't know if this is worth it. And then I don't know if having windmills on top of this would look very good. So, yeah, I think we'll find somewhere else to do the windmill. Alright, well, I've not made up my mind exactly where our windmill's going, but I know I need the materials to build it wherever I'm putting it. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna use pine logs. When I looked them up in the help, they have like a really bright orange look to them. They're way less dull than the maple, so we'll pair that with something. I don't know if it's gonna be limestone or chert. That just depends on what's more convenient, so I'm guessing limestone. But we'll see how that goes. I need to go chop trees, and probably quite a few. We'll see if this makes it in or not. It's just trees chopping, and pines are easy. They're everywhere and they're huge. I just need to go get them. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god, evacuate, evacuate. Nope, get the hell out of here. No, no, I'm gonna die in the forest. Run, run, run. No, my god, there's not any water. Run, something. I need obstacles, please. No, oh my god. Leave me and my family alone, please, Mr. Bear. Leave us alone. Okay, maybe we're safe. We're at the edge of the forest. I can't go chop trees where I wanted, apparently. But pines are sort of everywhere, so I'll just stick to the edge of the forest. Find the nearest little pines to me right now, where I'm not gonna die, hopefully. And I'll get to chopping. And then we'll get home safe and sound, okay? Okay friends, I think I have a new and better strategy. So it seems like in my northeast corner, the bears are pushing me out of the majority of the pines. But I know I have pines to the south, and while there are also bears to the south, there's consistently less bears than to the east, especially the northeast, or just north in general. There's a lot of bears up there. So I'm gonna drop off the pine logs I did collect, which is not a huge amount, but it's a good head start. And then I'm gonna go out and get some pines closer to home. I think I even have some pines like right behind the estate, basically over that little mountain or hill. So yeah, I'll probably go start back there, and it shouldn't really even take that many to get pretty much a full inventory. So I have to figure out where I'm gonna store these. But then I'm gonna go get the rest of the pine. Hopefully no more bears and no more issues. And then we can just get to worrying about the windmill finally. July 6th now, because I missed my 2 freaking days. Alright, I guess I should have enough space to store all the logs in here. I'm not going to start breaking everything down to boards right away, even though I'm going to be using the planks or whatever. Because I think I actually need a lot of logs to construct a windmill as well. And I also haven't fully decided if I'm going to use the logs. I might use them in the base construction, but I honestly don't think so. They look okay on a house or something, but inside I'm going to want some like bright contrast. Maybe debarked pine logs would work, but they're pretty dark even with the bark. So I don't know if I'd want to use whole logs. I'll probably break them down into boards. Nice, the honey jugs are ready, so now I can store even more honey. And I think we're going to stick with the jugs, because like I said, that's 12 liters of storage per square versus 10 with a bucket. So I think we do somehow come out better breaking it down into jugs. It's just a little bit more to keep up with. But I even found some more resin, which is good because I don't have a crap ton, and I know we do need some amount of resin, if not a lot, to make a windmill. So yeah, I'm just sort of going to be going into this blind, and then every time I get frustrated and feel like quitting the game, I'm going to shift tab out and read some tutorial or watch some video or something, understand my step, and move on. Although first we have to decide where the heck it's going and where I'm constructing what, because as of right now, I've still not decided that. Oh my god, guys, I just had a brilliant idea. I was thinking, hey, if I'm gonna put a windmill over here, maybe I have to level this, which is gonna be a pain. What if I don't level it? What if I just build my forge at the base? Is there a top I can build a chimney on? It's not too wide. How many blocks? Like 4, 5, 6 or 7 blocks wide, it looks like. I think this will give me just enough room to set up a windmill. I think I'm going to do that, people. I think we're just going to start like this. I'm going to make a forge and a windmill out of this hill somehow. Like some dwarven stuff. I don't know. That's going to save me a lot of building and materials, though. Look at this. We're already so high up. I think I have a nice clean slate to work from. I really just, this is middle, so I gotta decide where I'm starting from down here. Well, probably right about here is perfect for an entrance, I would say. Alright, this is it. I'm committing. This is the idea. Now that I had this idea, I like it. So I'm going to dig through here to like the other side, and we'll have a main tunnel going down the middle. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm going to need a pickaxe. That was really quick. So yeah, we're going to dig through all the way, and then I'll come down with the chimney and see where that meets. And then we'll start digging out the base, probably. This is going to be a lot of work, people. Alright, very nice. That's the official start. It's a very minimal start. I hope that's going to be long enough for a forge. Should be able to go out this way plenty if I have to. So now I'm going to start digging down from the chimney and see where this will meet. I'm going to make it pretty wide, because I'm going to need space at the top. Alright, here we are. Here's where everything meets. So now I think it's time. I'm just going to start digging out the base right away where the forge is going to be. And from here, I'm just sort of winging it and improvising it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I have no idea. We're going to see. I just need a big square that'll fit. Hopefully one of those big rotor things and a couple health hammers, but I'm not sure how much space that is. I'm not sure how many squares those big rotor things take. But there we go. Clear top to bottom. So there's our path for our windmill. That's where everything's gonna go. So I think I can afford to come in this way a bit. And then I think I'll only go 3 or 4 high. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's what we're starting with. I think and hope I can expand. I'm cutting it a little close as to touching the edge of our little hill here. But whatever, this is what we're going to start with. If I need to make it bigger, which I have a feeling I will, we'll try to expand to one side or the other. And then we'll put the health hammers over there. I haven't even built the health hammers yet either. That's going to be a whole separate thing from the windmill. So yeah, for now I'm going to lay the flooring. I'm going to get some walls done because this is what I can do immediately that I know how to do. And it's not going to be stressful like the windmill. So let's get this little bit done and then we'll move on. that should do it for the base now. I expanded on each side a little bit. I had to work on the exterior mountain a little bit, which I'm probably going to have to keep doing if I want to maintain the facade that this is fully within the hill. Not sure, but I got the floor laid out. Now I have to do walls. But I think even before that, what I should do, especially now that I got doors, is I should make a couple lamps for in there. Just so while I'm under construction, I don't want to walk in and there's a bunch of drifters. So I should be able to seal that top off and then throw a couple lanterns in there. And then for now, it'll count as a room while I finish the rest of the windmill. But then it'll be safe for me to walk in at any point in time. So that sounds good. That's worth the investment of making another couple copper plates. And I think we're gonna go with chert cobblestone for the windmill because I pretty much dug out all chert. There's a little bit of limestone, but this is free building materials, so I'm just literally gonna make the windmill out of the material the hill it's going into is made out of, if that makes sense. But yeah, look at all this free chert cobblestone just for digging out what I had to dig out anyway for the windmill. So it's gonna be chert and pine. Not 100% sure how it'll look, but I guess we'll see. Now the base of this is really finished. Still seems small, so I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do some expansion. But I'll get a more realistic idea of that as I go. First things first really is just get building to the top of wherever I'm going. Probably like 10 high maybe, nothing too crazy. Because we already got all this hill giving us advantage. We're almost like halfway up the cross already, so yeah, we're looking really good here on the windmill. I think I'm going to need minimal materials and minimum time, at least to construct the base of it. The real trouble is going to be teaching myself how to make a windmill and the gears and the rotors and learning those recipes. But so it goes. Alright, so for now this is sealed off and lit. This should count as a room. I'm not even really going to check because the lamps should do good enough anyway, whether there's drifters or not. So yeah, I guess it's time to start the next phase, but I'm not so sure I'm going to do that right now. I might have to do that in another recording. I just don't quite have it in me at the moment. Alright, people. We're gonna get this done. It's still Friday, but I'm just gonna grind it out. I stopped and finished my laundry and did some other things, so now we're back to it. I cannot let myself sleep on this episode if I don't actually get the windmills up, at the least. So we're gonna go for that, which means first things first, I have to build the structure. And now I can't lie, but I'm just so tired and uncreative right now, and I just don't care. I want it functional because I'm so tired of banging out plates by hand. So it's probably just going to be a big ugly rectangle for now until it's functional, and then I can maybe worry about going back and making it pretty or fixing the design or something. But for now, we're going to go with just a big ugly rectangle and hopefully throw a couple giant fans on top. I don't know if I'll get it connected to the bottom this episode or not. We'll see how crazy I go. I'm exhausted on a Friday night, but I really want to get this done. I'm having so much fun, and I want to see something moving at least. So I think I'm going to basically do windows also, like on the side, go up, maybe 10 high, and that's about all I'm going to do here. And we'll put the windmills at the top, connect it to the bottom. Hopefully it's as simple as it sounds. Alright, I gotta get to this now. Alright, I need to make windmill rotors and sails. Here's the hard one. Well, it's not like hard, but it's expensive. Do those have to be diamond stitched? I hope not. I think that takes a lot more flax, and this is already a lot of flax. I'm pretty sure, okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure 2 normal stitches will do. Alright, so we're good. I don't know actually how much flax that's gonna take, but it's gonna be a lot. There's levels to the sails. It's either 3 levels or 4 levels to get like a full windmill. So I guess we'll see how this goes. I mean, that was a whole stack of flax, and that gets you 1 set of sails. So I want to do 2 windmills also up there and connect them so I can have the helve hammers going at a good pace. So this might not actually have enough flax. I don't know. Well, I think I'll have enough. 2, and then I need 2 more. Yeah, so I'll definitely have enough. Just gonna cost almost all my flax, but that's okay because I have more flax out there. I'll get at least 1 more harvest of basically all that out of again. So I should have pretty much exactly what I just took back from farming. And I can use that for clothes and stuff, hopefully. But yeah, I think it's time to work on the windmill portion of it. I don't really know how or what I'm doing. I think I gotta hit the bees and stuff real quick too, because I've been ignoring the chores. The plants should be watering themselves thanks to the rain. Yeah, I do have to take care of some bees real quick, but we'll get to the windmill shortly. Whoa, look at this little guy. I think that's a wolf pup. Oh, that's so cute. I would capture him, but you can't actually domesticate them without mods, wolves at this point. And if I capture him, I'm probably not going to feed him. I'm just going to kill him, which I'm probably going to kill him later. But I'd rather kill him later when he makes good stew and leather. So I think I'll just let the little sucker live, and hopefully he gets big, and then we'll hunt him down with a spear. Oh, he's so cute. He's like a little puppy. I almost want to take him. Could just build a fence around him, but what am I going to do with him? I can't domesticate him. He's just going to attack me every time I go in there. Some sort of pet, that is. Alright, time for windmills. Alright, we're gonna see how this works. I have no idea how a windmill works. I mean, I do, but I don't. I know I have to put the rotor down, and I have to put the sails on the rotor. But how do I get the... I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get the rotor out over the wall. We'll see. Maybe when you place it, it just like automatically knows. I'm on the whole other square, dude. Okay, there's a rotor. Now, there's the other rotor. So that's 2. Now I put the sails on. Did not add more sails. Make sure... okay, so... how do I get this out? Because no matter what, I'd have to have a block under it to place it. So I'm a little confused. I'll probably have to check the internet. Alright. So apparently I have to make axles first, and then when you lay the axle, then you put the windmill rotor on that in the front, and that's how you get out over your structure. Theoretically. We'll see if that works, but that seems to be right. Oh yeah, that works great if you're not concerned at all with the laws of physics. What the... oh, okay. Alright, now it was just floating. That was weird. Hey, look. Oh my gosh, it's already spinning too. That's only with one set of sails. You have basically little puny squares. Let's throw the second set of sails on. Oh, that's bigger. That's definitely not it though. So I think it's 3 levels per. Hopefully it's only 3 and not 4, but if so, I think we can have 2 full windmills built. Alright, let's see. There it is. Yep, just 3 for sure. So there's our first full windmill too, boy, at full power. Holy cow, I guess I can throw these on that. Oh, yeah. That always happens at least once. No way around that. Okay. Windmill build. This is so dangerous. Whenever you're building high, at least this is only 10 high. I don't know how many times I died building the cross. At least 3 or 4 times I died. Jeez. so it looks like I have to make these large wooden gears for up top and at the bottom to connect everything. I should have the resources, but I think honestly, I don't know if I'll have enough axles to make it all the way down this episode. I might have to go collect more materials. We'll see. Or wait, maybe that's fat. I don't know. I'm not going to have enough resin for everything. That's for sure. I only have 20 resin starting out. But yeah, I need to go make these large wooden gears. Holy cow, that thing is huge, but it looks like it's perfect. It looks like it should connect perfectly to the windmills with one angle gear, so hopefully this works out. And then I have room over here for fourth windmill, third and fourth. I might actually have to expand out a little bit so that the fans don't collide, but I could always put a third and fourth on here if I want. It's just a little bit of building expansion, and they'd be able to connect perfectly. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is actually, that's so easy. That's so easy. So I have to make angled gears. This is what I need. I throw this on the windmills and connect them to the wheel. Alright, there they are, 2 angled gears. Let's go. Toss them on, slap them on. Oh, look at it. And now, okay, so now we've got 2 windmills, 2 windmills turning one big wheel. That's the words I mixed up. 2 windmills turning one big wheel. I think I have to delete the middle cobblestone. Hopefully that doesn't destroy the wheel, because then the axle will have to come straight through here all the way down to the bottom. Let me make sure I got the right block. I think it's the middle block I gotta do. So it's still spinning. I guess we're good. Alright, so I'm gonna have to build another one of those, hopefully, if I have enough materials for the bottom. And then I'm gonna have to axle them together all the way through this middle. So let's see what I can do. Oh my god, people, we officially have 2 windmills that are turning 2 wheels, one at the top, one at the bottom. Now I have to make Hellhammer stuff, and I'm out of resin. So that's I think as far as that goes this episode. But if I'm being honest, I don't really have room for Hellhammers. So It looks like we're expanding one wall at least, and it's probably gonna be this poor wall. I don't think I can stay 4 high and stay hidden within my hill, but I could probably go 3 high in the next one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I should really get to bed. It's late on a Friday and I'm tired, but I'm going to throw this together here real quick and see if I can get some expansion done, because then next time I can go straight to exploring, grabbing my resin and stuff, and I don't have to worry about this. I'll have room for the helve hammers already. So that's the plan right now. I'm just going to expand this out real quick. We'll see if I even edit it together, or if you just see the final product. I just need a little more space, and then I can go to bed. We're just about there finally, nearly finished. I could have gone a little deeper, I just honestly don't feel like doing so. Making some final edits here, and then I think I'm gonna like unify the ceiling, because I sort of started in the front with the ceiling, so I think I have to do a ceiling instead of all the rock on top, just to sort of make it look even. Let's go. I have one more block to place. I'm so excited. So ready for bed. Boom. Ceiling's done. Now it even looks pretty neat. Alright, what do you think? Now I think we got enough room for at least a couple helve hammers, hopefully. And then I can probably throw a quern to the other side. So I should have just enough room for just enough machines for the amount of power I'll have. But that should definitely, hopefully definitely be enough space. And then I'll have to line everything up right, learn how to use the helve hammers, etc. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. All I've got left is I've got a bunch of pine to deal with, and like a bunch of boards to make probably and store, because that's an easy way to store them. I'll keep some as logs for construction, because we still have to do the helve hammers and such. And then for up here, I'm thinking maybe I'll just build around these. Like I'll build a top around these instead of editing the structure of the windmill itself. That might be easiest and possible. So we'll see what happens. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, folks. We are now windmill ready. We just need to get the helve hammers going. Need some more exploring to get some materials. And then we got to do some smithing. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Holy crap. Can't believe I really did it. I finally have a windmill, and I got that all done in one episode. Now this is 6 hours of recording, but still one episode for sure.